Hello, everyone. This is Eric Morris. I am a senior product manager here at Intellex, and it's my responsibility to design and develop some of the applications we have in our portfolio. Today's webinar's title is Eliminating Unsafe Behavior with Impactful Safety Training. So this is the agenda of our webinar for today. I'll go over a brief introduction. I'll talk about the safety objective. I'll talk about Kirkpatricks model, talk about training effectiveness, and I'll talk about a few steps you can take to go beyond compliance. So let's start. So why are we all here today? So we're here today essentially to discuss big ideas as it relates to safety management, and specifically in the area of effectiveness of training. I would like to present here in this webinar some research that I've conducted and some conclusions that we've reached which have helped us in developing a more integrated safety management system. Hopefully, these ideas will help you to take your own safety management programs to the next level. My intent in this presentation is really to have clearly described our design approach for this integrated management system. And you can take these ideas back to your own organizations to help you implement action plans and training management systems of your own. So let's talk about the safety objective. So the objective of any owner of a safety management system is really to minimize injury exposure to the workforce. And we need this because history tells us that we have a pretty poor track record of injury and fatality in the workplace. In fact, in Canada alone, there's been about 12,000 workplace fatalities in the last 10 years. But the story is not all that bad because in both the United States and Canada, we are in fact significantly improving. In fact, decade over decade, we've seen improvement in our safety records, and in fact, the last decade has been the best overall. And a part of this improvement has to do with our understanding of safety and the collection of thousands of data points that has helped us derive really insightful information about safety, including things like seasonality. So, for example, you have a large number of electrical fires and fatalities closer to the Christmas season, and the fact that during special events like Black Friday and in Canada Boxing Day, we do have a lot of injuries in shopping-heavy areas. So really, data has helped us to derive these really insightful information that will help us further improve our safety management system through training and other measures. In fact, the body of information is so good that we can even pinpoint the days of the week that are most dangerous to our organizations. And we can use this information to then watch out for at-risk behaviors, for example, fatigue and others, and really structure our training management programs to address these issues. So at the end of the day, even one fatality is way too much. And at Intellex, we use this as a design philosophy. So we structure all of our solutions towards continuous improvement and continuously driving down injury rates and event rates. So for the purpose of this presentation, our objective for safety is essentially zero. That is 0 events, 0 lost days, and 0 injuries. So let's talk about Kirkpatricks model. So this is a model that we've found in our quest for a good model to evaluate the effectiveness of training and essentially safety training. This model has really helped us to develop an integrated solution. From our perspective, what that means is how we put together different aspects of our system to combine and really provide a lot of value. From the bottom up, what this model essentially says is that you need to evaluate your training program based on 4 levels. At the very bottom level, you have the level of reaction. After that comes the level of learning, then behaviors, and finally results. These levels are successive, which means if you want to evaluate a level, you would have already needed to have evaluated the level below it. So in the next few slides, I'll again come to each of these levels, and I'll describe them in a little bit more detail, and kind of describe how these levels of training evaluation have really played a part in helping us at Intellex design our solutions around this kind of effectiveness model.